and then they'll all be installed for this Prince of Wales Stakes. All 8 runners. Belarus just getting a little help. And that's it. All in, under orders. And they're away. And Alcando left quite a little bit, dwelt in these stalls, and Relief Pitcher and Steve Cawthon go on in the early stages from Dolpor on the inside of Batshoof. Then Legal Case on the outside of Belarus. Behind them Scenic, and then comes Terriman and Alcando, and Relief Pitcher passes the mile post with a good 3-length advantage, blazing the trail at a very fast pace on this firm ground, with Dolpor in second and Batshoof third. Scenic goes 4 ahead of Legal Case and 5. Behind them come Belarus, and then Terriman and Alcando pass the 7 pole, and Relief Pitcher and Steve Cawthon by 4 to 5 lengths. From Dolpor, then Batshoof, Scenic on the outside, Legal Case, Belarus, Terriman and Alcando. Coming up to the 5 marker now. Legal Pitcher, still Relief Pitcher with his commanding advantage. A good 6 lengths clear of Dolpor in second, Batshoof third, Scenic 4. Racing past the half-mile pole, Relief Pitcher is still well clear of Dolpor in second, Batshoof making good ground now in third, 4 Scenic, 5 Belarus, 6 and 7 a Legal Case, and Terriman Alcando is the back marker. Steve Cawthon is still clear as he turns into the straight, and racing towards the 2 furlong pole in this Princess of Wales Stakes, Relief Pitcher about 3 clear now of Batshoof and Pat Edery moving into second and threatening them now as Relief Pitcher is under pressure and Batshoof is being shaken along. Then comes Dolpor and then Terriman and then Alcando making ground from the rear. Relief Pitcher on the far side by only half a length now from Batshoof, who's challenging. It's Batshoof and Terriman putting in a tremendous run to the near side. Relief Pitcher, Batshoof and Terriman as they come to the line. Relief Pitcher and Batshoof, it's a photo. Batshoof and Relief Pitcher. Batshoof on the near side, Relief Pitcher on the far side. Terriman was third in Legal Case 4. It's a photo with Batshoof possibly just getting up on the near side to head Relief Pitcher, but my goodness, Steve Cawthon did not want to be denied. But it looks as though his great rival, the champion Pat Edery, has just touched him off on the line. It's close between these two. The favourite Batshoof, number 2, and Relief Pitcher, number 5. See what you think as we review the closing stages.
Well, what a terrific race this was, and Steve Cawthon made it a race by setting this blazing gallop on Relief Pitcher, which made it a true race. It was certainly what Batshoof wanted, but he really had to struggle to win. And the surprise packet was Terriman. Look at his green cap coming from way off the pace, moving into 4th place. Just a furlong and a half to go, and Relief Pitcher and Steve Cawthon starting to show distress signals, but galloping on really strongly in the front. This was a brave manoeuvre, and it so nearly paid off. And Steve given this horse a terrific ride. For a moment I thought that Michael Roberts was really going to drive Terriman into contention here and even go and win, because Pat's gone for everything here on Batshoof, who doesn't really like this ground quite as firm as this, but he's responded terrifically well to driving. But Steve's horse keeps on giving a little bit more on the far side, and is desperate in the last 50 yards. Our 2 top jockeys, Cawthon on the far side, Edery on the far side, Michael Roberts only a neck down. On the nod at the line, for me it's Batshoof, Relief Pitcher second, and Terriman third, but what a race.